Have you ever considered that something as personal and familiar as masturbation could actually protect your health as you age? It may seem surprising, but science has shown us that some of our most private habits can play a key role in preventing serious illnesses, particularly when it comes to the prostate. Today, we're going to talk openly, calmly, and respectfully about a subject many avoid but every man should understand. If you're over 40, this could be one of the most important conversations you hear this year, because ignoring your body doesn't protect it, understanding it does. For decades, male sexuality has been surrounded by shame, silence, and misinformation. As men get older, these taboos become even stronger. Many begin to distance themselves from their own bodies, especially if sexual activity slows down or health concerns begin to appear. But what if one of the simplest and most natural acts available to you could support your physical and emotional health? Research from institutions like Harvard University has revealed a powerful connection between ejaculation frequency and prostate health. In a long-term study following over 30,000 men for nearly 2 decades, scientists discovered that those who ejaculated at least 21 times per month were significantly less likely to develop prostate cancer. The reason is simple but profound. Ejaculation appears to help cleanse the prostate of potentially harmful substances, lowering inflammation and promoting better function. Think of it like maintenance for an engine. If it sits unused, residue builds up. But when it runs regularly and efficiently, the system stays clean, the parts stay active, and breakdown is less likely. The male body isn't so different. To understand why this matters, we need to look at the prostate itself, a small gland about the size of a walnut located just below the bladder. Its role is to produce part of the seminal fluid that supports and transports sperm. Though small, the prostate plays a critical role in the male reproductive system. And as we age, it becomes more vulnerable. Conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia, non-cancerous enlargement of the prostate, can cause frustrating symptoms, frequent urination, weak flow, pelvic discomfort, and disruptions in sexual health. In more serious cases, inflammation or even cancer may develop. That's why habits that support prostate function are so valuable, especially in later life. Ejaculation, including through masturbation, stimulates blood flow in the pelvic area, helps release tension in the gland, and may support the elimination of cellular waste. When practiced regularly and consciously, it can be seen as a form of internal hygiene, a way of taking responsibility for one's own body. But there's more to this than just physical health. Sexuality isn't just about performance, it's about connection. Connection with your body, your identity, and your emotional well-being. Many men report a decline in self-esteem as they age, particularly when faced with physical changes or lowered libido. Masturbation, free from guilt or shame, can help restore that connection. It can remind you that you are still alive, still responsive, and still deserving of pleasure and presence. There's also a direct link between regular sexual activity and erectile function. The more stimulation the body receives, the better blood vessels and muscle tissues in the region are maintained. A lack of activity can cause a decline in responsiveness, sensitivity, and circulation, factors that contribute to erectile dysfunction. Staying sexually active, even individually, is a way of protecting that system. On a psychological level, masturbation can reduce anxiety, promote better sleep, and improve mood. It activates the release of endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that help regulate stress and emotional balance. In other words, it doesn't just benefit the body, it supports the mind, too. Of course, balance matters. Like any habit, masturbation should be practiced with awareness. If it becomes compulsive or is used to avoid deeper emotional issues, it can cause distress rather than healing. But when approached with care and intention, it becomes a powerful part of self-care. There's no age limit on self-respect, no expiration date on the right to feel well in your own body. The more we talk openly about these topics, the more we empower men to care for themselves fully, not just in public, but in private too. If you've listened this far, it means you're someone who values knowledge and health. And maybe, just maybe, you're ready to see your body not as a problem to fix, but as something to honor. So what will you do with this information? Will you forget it in a few hours? Or will you begin to look at your own habits with new eyes, recognizing their potential to protect and heal? If this message made sense to you, rate this video from 1 to 10 in the comments. Your opinion helps us create better content for men like you, men who are ready to live with more awareness, more strength, and more self-care. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications. We're here to bring you real, respectful, and science-based conversations that matter to your life. Thank you for watching. Take care of your body, take care of your mind, and never be ashamed of understanding yourself.